we had a discussion. Have you remembered, right? We had just a discussion about what we call Java features. Regarding just we discussed about Java features, right? Okay. So now anyway, that is very basic things, sir. Even the possible bits for the exam also I covered already, right? Okay. So now the next basic cinema, what we have to discuss, sir, data types. Okay, what is the next basic cinema, sir? Data types and the literals concept. Are you getting data types and literals concept, right? Sir, just only on the data types. If you want, we can spend some 5 to 6 hours data types and literals concept. But actually, for the sake of exam, that much level, that much internal things are not required, sir. Because these are very basics. Even for exam also, these are things are very rare. But the possible styles of questions I will discuss. Next, complete material I will share. Sir, just to go through that because these are very basics, right? For the exam sake, whatever required, those are things I will keep more focus, right? Just observe that a bit carefully, sir. What kind of questions you can expect for the exam? Possibilities are about data types and literals. Just have a look once, sir. Observe a bit very carefully about this terminology. Sir, now which of the following conversions will be performed automatically in Java? Sir, int to byte, byte to int, float to double, double to float, or none of the above. Sir, can you please tell which conversions will be performed automatically? Just not required to tell the answer, sir. Just the style. These are the next. In which of the following cases explicit typecasting is required? Regarding in which cases we can explicit typecasting we require to perform, sir? Okay, like this. Next, have you observed, right? Int I is equal to 100, float f is equal to 100.100 f. Next, double d is equal to 123. Double d is equal to 123. So which of the following assignments won't compile? Are you getting? I is equal to f is equal to I, d is equal to f is equal to d is equal to I, like, sir, one type variable I'm assigning to another type. Which assignments are legal? Which assignments are illegal? Like you people should aware. Next, and after that, in which of the following cases we will get compile time error? Same bit only. Just observe the style. The style of asking is the difference, sir. Sir, float f is equal to 100f. Are getting 100f? Just sir, here 1_11 dot 00.00. Sir, I'm trying to typecast to the float type, possible or not? Float f is equal to 100 possible or not? Double, like, do you know, sir, total our concentration is always purely based on, sir, this type of value. Is it legal assignment or illegal assignment? Sir, is it a valid declaration? Like this, you have to aware. That's all. Just possible questions I'm showing, sir. Sir, have you observed? It is also something like int type, float type, double type. Int type, float type, double type. Sir, I'm trying to keep a is equal to b, b is equal to a, c is equal to b, c is equal to a. Sir, which change will enable the code fragment to compile successfully? Sir, can I replace a is equal to b with so and so with explicit typecasting or not? These are the only possibilities to ask the question for the exam. Are you getting right? So data types and the literals, what kind of possibilities are there? What knowledge we require? That's what you people should aware. Clear, right? I hope are you able to understand what kind of questions we can expect for the exam sake. Arey, why you are silent, man? Are you getting the point, right? Okay, that's all. Very simple, sir. This level compulsory you people should require. Are you getting that? Should require. Next, primitive typecasting you should aware. Next, for int type, what are various possibilities are there? Int to float conversion is possible. Float to int conversion is possible. Sir, these are things we should have clarity, sir. If you are getting the clarity up to this, then you can able to answer very easily such type of questions for the exam sake, sir. Okay, sir. Yesterday, have you remembered, right? We covered already. Sir, what are various primitive data types are available? Can you spell out how many primitive data types are there in Java, sir? Yo, can you spell out how many primitive data types are there in Java? I forgot, sir. How many types are available in Java? Sir, 8 primitive data types are available, right? Okay, sir, what is the first one, sir? Byte. Remember this one. What is the, sir, byte? Do you know, for to represent numbers, are getting to represent numbers, How many types are available, sir? Two types. One is just to represent numbers. The first one is integral types. Are you getting? The first one is nothing but what? Integral types. Second ones are floating point types. Are you getting? Floating point types. Like second one, floating point types. In the integral types means I want to represent a number without a decimal point. Are you getting that? Something like 10, something like 20, or something like 100, or something like 1 lakh, something like, are you getting that? Something like. If you want to represent a number without a decimal point, then we can go for integral types. Are you getting? Sir, how many integral data types are available? Anyone, can you please spell out how many integral data types are available? Ayyo, respond. How many integral data types are available, sir? Integral data types, Kalyan. Integral data types, how many are there? 4. Can you spell out? Byte, very small integer type, integral type, short, next and after that int, next and after that long. Are you getting? These are the 4 integral data types which are available. Okay, like, sir, if you want to represent floating point numbers, sir, I want to represent 10.0. 12.123. Are you getting 12.123 or 65.78 is nothing but like, if you want to represent a number with the decimal places, such type of numbers are by default considered as real numbers, right? So to represent floating point data types, we have float and double is there, sir. Are you able to understand, right? So these 4 plus these 2, total 6 data types just to represent numbers, number values, maybe 10 or 20 or 30, or employee number, employee salary, or getting employee age, like to represent numbers, number values in Java. How many data types are available, sir? These are the 6 data types are available. Clear for all of it, okay? Sir, next to represent non-numbers, sir, non-numeric data types. Regarding non-numeric data types, right? Non-numeric data types. Sir, I don't want to represent number. I want to represent characters. Regarding, I want to represent characters, right? Sir, how many non-numeric data types are available? Okay, here non-numeric data types are 2 are available. But the first ones are char and the second ones are Boolean. Regarding first one itself is nothing but what? Char. Second one is Boolean. Boolean. Remember that. Sir, what is the char? What is the char? Char like this, right? Very simple. Char and Boolean. If you want to represent characters, are you getting? Sir, I want to represent a. Sir, I want to represent at the rate. Sir, a character. I want to represent character. Then we can go for what? Char type, right? To represent character types, we should go for char. I want to represent logical values, right? Logical values like true or false, yes or no, sir, available, not available, something like so logical values I want to represent, then automatically we can go for Boolean type. So to represent true or false, we should go for which types of Boolean type. Everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, not required to keep much explanation about this one. Are you getting basic overall idea in your I mean like this? Are you able to understand, right? These are various data types whatever we have, sir. Make sure you should aware. Sir, now the point is, sir, first data type. Okay, let me talk, sir. Byte data type, sir. Sir, byte can be used to represent integral values. Are you getting right? Because a number without decimal point, it is nothing but byte. Sir, do you know byte how much is size? What is the byte? Byte means how much is size, sir? Anyone can you please tell? 8 bits are internally memory level. 1 byte means what? 8 bits. 8 bits. By using 8 bits, what is the max value you can able to represent, sir? Regarding by using 8 bits, what is the max value you can able to represent? Very simple, sir. Have a look once, very a bit carefully, sir. Sir, I have total how many bits are available, sir? Anyone can you please spell out? Total how many bits are available? 8 bits are available, right? Sir, by using 8 bits, what is the max value you can able to represent? Compulsory you people should have clarity about this one, sir. Have a look once, maybe even in the operators also. Sometimes you may have this type of memory representation, like you should aware. The total, how many bits are available? 8 bits. 8 bits are available, right? Sir, the most significant bit itself is this one. Sir, this bit is, what is this bits are most significant bit. Remember this one, MSB. Are you getting what is this? What is these bits are MSB. Are you getting MSB bits are MSB. Okay, like what is the meaning of MSB? MSB. Observe 1 minute. The most significant bit. Remember this one, sir? The most significant bit. This MSB, most significant bit is considered a sign bit. Remember that, okay? The most significant bit is by default considered as one sign bit, right? Okay, like, sir, one bit already reserved for sign. Already reserved for sign. Sir, several times we require to aware this type of terminology, sir. One bit already reserved for sign. Sir, 0 means positive number. 0 means what? Positive number. 1 means negative number. Remember this one, sir. Sign bit. 1 means what? Negative number. And 0 means what? Positive number, right? Make sure. Next, 1 bit already reserved for sign. Then how many remaining bits are available? Can you spell out how many remaining bits are available? 7 bits. By using 7 bits, what max value you can able to represent? Are you getting? All are ones. Are you getting? Max value means what? All are ones. Do you know? 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, like 3, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. 2 power 6 means, what is the value, sir? Can you spell out? 2 power 6, 64. Correct. 2 power 6 means 64. Plus, sir, 2 power 5 itself is nothing but 32. Plus 16. Plus 8. Plus 4. Okay. Plus 2. Plus 2. Plus 1. Are you getting that? Plus 2. Plus 1. Can you spell out? Sir, this is the 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. What is about its value, sir? Anyone can you please tell? 127. So by using 8 bits, the max value you can able to represent plus 127. Are you getting what is the value we are going to represent? Plus 127. That's what you people should aware. Sir, can you please tell what is the minimum value we can able to represent? Yes. What is the minimum value? Can you spell out what the mean value we can able to represent? Sir, some students are asking, Abdul is asking, sir, why we are not considering first bit? Because 1 bit is reserved for sign bit, that is the first bit, sir. Remember that. So 1 bit reserved for sign. This is reserved for either positive or negative to specify sign. That's why we are not going to consider this bit. Next, can you please tell, sir, the max value we can able to represent, how many values we can able to represent? Max value 127. Excellent. What is the minimum value we can able to represent? Yes, some students already spell out. What is the minimum value I can able to represent, sir? Can you spell out? Yes, I want to listen each and every, from each and every person I want to listen the answer. Sir, make sure the max value we can able to represent plus 127. Okay, well, the minimum value what you can able to represent minus 128. Remember that. What is that value, sir? Can you spell out? Minus 128 is the value we are going to represent, sir. Then immediately you may ask some doubt. Sir, here, okay, negative number means 1. Most significant bit 1. 1 means a negative number. Then, even for the negative also, how many bits are available here? Only 7 bits. Sir, by using 7 bits, how to represent 128? Some people may have the doubt. Anyone having the doubt? Are you getting my point right? Are you getting? So even it is the negative number, but remaining bits are only 7. By using 7 bits, you can represent up to 127. Sir, how you can represent 128, sir? Minus 128, you are telling minimum value. How, sir? Very simple, sir. Make sure you people should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Okay. Negative numbers won't represent directly in the memory. Negative numbers will be represented in 2's complement form. Can I spell out, sir? What is the negative? Negative numbers will be represented in 2's complement form. Observe that. So by using 2's complement form, by using only 7 bits, you can able to represent 128, no problem at all, sir. Sir, positive numbers will be represented directly in the memory, but negative numbers will be represented in 2's complement form. By using 2's complement form, just with the 7 bits, you can able to represent 128. Then immediately some people may ask, sir, how, sir, like, maybe if it is really required in the next session somewhere we will discuss. Don't worry about that. Are you able to understand, right? So make sure, sir, this is what you people should be aware. What is the sir, minimum value? What is the max value we can able to represent? Can you spell out what is the minimum value we can represent, sir? Yes, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Yes. What is the minimum value we can able to represent? So max value means can I spell out, sir? What is the max value? 127 plus 127. What is the min value means minus 128. Remember that, okay? Min value minus 128, the max value 127. That's why we can use the word range is equal to minus 128 to plus 127. Everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, for the byte, what is the range, sir? Make sure you should have clarity. Minus 128 to plus 127. That's all. We can use the word even this value also. Minus 127 to plus 127. We can also known as minus 2 power 7. Minus 2 power 7 to can I spell out, sir? 2 power 7 minus 1. Okay, remember the minus 2 power 7 to 2 power 7 minus 1. Minus 128 to plus 127 means this is the value. Shortly we can able to represent, sir. Sir, up to this, any doubt? Abdul Rahim, still you are having the doubt. Sir, why sign bit is reserved? Why the sign bit is reserved? Because to represent sign also in the memory, some bit must be required, man. How to represent? Is it positive number or negative number? In the memory, something must be required to hold that sign. That thing is nothing but 1 bit, which is nothing but one sign bit, sir. Make sure you people should have clear clarity. Abdul Rahim, I hope you people you got this point. So plus or minus, that symbol is also important, right? So is it positive number or is it negative number? Okay. So in the memory level, how to represent? Compulsory, some bit must be required inside memory to indicate that this number is the positive number or negative number. For that purpose, we should go for what? Okay, sign bit. 1 bit reserved for sign. Only remaining 7 bits can be used to represent the value. Positive numbers will be represented directly in the memory. Negative numbers will be represented in the 2's complement form. Remember that, sir. Okay. Next, sir, most significant bit is what is this most significant bit? It is, yeah, I forgot. What is the most significant bit? Most significant bit is sign bit. Sir, 0 means what? Positive number, and 1 means what? Negative number. Clear, right? Not required to keep any explanation about this terminology, right? Okay, clear. Now, sir, what is the next terminology? Sir, we have to aware. Okay, sir, some Janacharya he is asking the doubt. Sir, minus 128 to plus 127 is very clear. Why you are using this representation? Because to remember very easily, sir. To remember very easily, I use this. Even for the remaining data types also, I'm always going to follow the same thing. That's why just aware convention to represent, sir. So can you please tell what is the size of byte? Anyone? Yo, what is the size of byte? Size 1 byte. 1 byte means what? 8 bits. What is the range of byte? Max value, min value, forget about. Range is minus 128 to plus 127, right? Now take very special care, sir. A bit very important terminology. Make sure, sir. Here I'm taking, observe that byte b is equal to, sir, 10 I'm taking. Can you tell, is it valid or not? Anyone? Byte b is equal to 10. Is it valid or not? Perfectly valid. 10 within the range of minus 128 to plus 127, right? That's why perfectly it is the valid, sir. Let me take D:Durga classes test.java. Okay, let me go for here. Oh, my system got formatted. I told right yesterday. Properties, font, Excellent. Is it visible, right? Yes. Okay. Now here just observe that. Let me go to Durga classes like Java C test dot Java perfectly valid. Can you spell out? What is the problem? This one Java C is not recognized as internal or external command operable program because the reason is Java path we require to set, because yesterday I told my system got formatted, sir. Java JDK 9, JDK 8. Okay, JDK. Sir, make sure what is the current version of Java? What is the current version of Java? Java 9. But while practicing your bits, because you people are planning for 1.8 certification, that's why better to stick to 1.8 version only. Don't go to the 1.9. So compulsory you should go to the 1.8 only. Advanced system settings. Next, environment variable. Oh, path is already there. Path is already there. It is related to Python. Python scripts, semicolon, our Javas also. Getting okay. That's all. Now I will look once. Let me reopen. Sir, it's a one-time activity. Don't worry about that, because I thought that Java is here just D colon Durga class. Sir, have you observed Java C test dot Java perfectly valid? Don't worry about that. Java test, if I can take, happily 10 by default you are going to get, sir. Don't worry about that, because 10 within the range of byte or not. Yes, itself is the valid. Sir, now assume that, sir, I'm taking 130, because very important. Can you tell, is it valid or invalid? Ayo, is it valid or invalid? Invalid, sir. Compiler will give left and right, because the reason for that is, can you spell out what is the reason for that, sir? Anyone, can you please tell? 130 is not in the range. 130 is not in the range. Incompatible types, possible loss conversion from int to 2. Have you observed, right? Possible loss conversion from int into 2. Okay, like into 2 byte, like we are going to get, sir. Make sure. Are getting possible loss of conversion from into 2 byte, like this we are going to get the problem, right? Okay, make sure. Sir, now take a bit very special care about this one, sir. Take a bit very special care about this one, sir. 130 very important, sir. 130 by default, is it integral literal or floating point literal? Can I spell out, sir? Is it integral value or floating point value? Very important. Is it integral or floating point? I'm not talking about int type or byte type or short type. Integral, whole number or floating point number, integral. Every integral literal by default is of what types are? Int type. Remember that by default is what type? Int type. So it is not in this range. Automatically compiler is going to treat that it is int type. Int value. How you can assign to the byte, man? Like compile time error we are going to get. Remember that. Sir, byte can hold value. Byte can hold value only integral values within the range minus 128 to plus 127. By mistake, if you are taking any other range out of range or any other type, immediately compile time error we are going to get, sir. Sir, if I can take 10.5, can you tell, is it valid or invalid? Ayo, valid or invalid? Invalid. Can you please tell, sir, here is it integral number or floating point number? You have to tell integral or floating point. Now, can you please tell? Observe that. Sir, every integral number by default is what type? Int type. Similarly, every floating point number by default is what types are? Double type. Remember that, sir. By default is what? Double type. How you can assign double value to byte, man? How you can assign double value to byte? Compiler will give left and right. Observe that, sir. What compile time error by default we are going to get? Observe a bit carefully. Sir, compiler incompatible type, possible loss of conversion from double to, can I spell out, sir? From double to int type. Are you getting? From double to byte. Is it clear for all of it? Possible loss of conversion from double to byte. Like we are going to get the problem, right? Clear? Any explanation is required? Are you getting? So for the byte, only allowed values are minus 128 to 127. That's all, sir. Sir, where you can use this byte data type? Where we can use this byte data type, sir? Sir, do you know? Sir, highly recommended if you are going to handle data in terms of streams. Regarding if you are going to handle data in terms of streams, sir, images, next and after that video files, images, video files in terms of streams from the file. Are the network, highly recommended we should go for byte data type. I want to handle data, sir. Can you please send this data over the network? Or can you please save this data to the file? Okay, highly recommended we should go for what types are byte type, because the reason is file supported form, network supported form is always byte. That's why wherever streams concept is there, stream for the network over the network or stream for the file, wherever you want to represent the data in terms of streams, then happily we can go for what byte data type. Clear, right? Sir, very simple. What is the size you require to remember and what is the range you people should aware? Okay. Next, that's all beyond that. Even this knowledge also not required for the certification. Remember that. Similarly, sir, sometimes my requirement is, sir, I want to represent a value, integral value only, but it is not in this range, sir. A bit next level, sir. 130 I want to represent. Regarding 130 I want to represent, sir. Sir, sometimes I want to represent 130, or I want to represent 150, minus 139 I want to represent. Sir, to handle this type of requirement, byte is not enough. Regarding that, byte is not enough. Compulsory we should go for next level. That the next level data type to hold integral values is nothing but one short data type. Are you getting that? What is the next data type, sir? Short data type. Remember that, okay? So next data type itself is nothing but short. Byte is minus 128 to plus 127. If you want to handle more than this range, what is the next preferable data type? Is short data type, right? Okay, sir, there is one big specialty there for the short data type. Anyone, can you please guess? What is the biggest specialty for short data type? Ayyo, no response. There is a big specialty is there. Good, Kalyan, excellent. Okay. Oh, you people already aware, having my material notes, and then videos, I hope. Good. Okay. So the biggest specialty of short data type is, sir, the most rarely used data type in Java, sir. We never going to use short data type in our programs. Suppose if I can ask a person who is working in the company for the last 10 years, 10 years onwards you are working on Java, man, you did several projects. How many times you use a short data type in your projects? If I can ask the question, that person is going to tell, oh, short, I never use it, sir. Are you getting it? Short, I never use it, sir. Because so the most rarely used data type in Java is the short data type. Actually, whenever Java came in 1995, sir, 1995 Java came. At that time, 16-bit processors are very popular. 16-bit processors are very popular, right? Like 8085 or 8086. The people who are coming from electronics background, you people can guess. Sir, 16-bit microprocessors. Are you getting that? 8086, 8085, somewhere in our academics you may heard, right? So 16-bit processors, short data type was the best suitable. So in 1995, 16-bit processors are very trendy, man. So it's a big hype. But 2017 or 2018, no one is going to use 16-bit processors, man. Do you know? Java 9 won't provide support for 32-bit also. Are you getting? Java 9 won't provide support for 32-bit also. Compulsory, if you want to install Java 9, compulsory we should go for 16-bit only, 64-bit only, right? Sir, 32-bit also won't support it. That's why these days 16-bit processors no one is using. That's why the corresponding short data type is also outdated data type. Remember that. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, we are not required to discuss anything about short because either in in our real-time coding we never going to use this concept, right? But just 2 points let me talk. What is the size? Can you please tell what is the size of short? Please respond. No response. Okay. What is the size? What is the size, right? Size is 2 bytes. Are you getting the 2 bytes? 2 bytes means what? 16 bits. 2 bytes are 16 bits. What is the range, sir? What is the range? Sir, with the 16 bits, what is the value by default we are going to represent? Minus 2 power 15 to 2 power 15 minus 1. Are you getting minus 2 power 15 to 2 power 15 minus 1? I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, this value is nothing but minus 32,768 to 32,767. Remember that, sir. This is the range. So minus 32,768 to 32,767. If you want to represent any value, then compulsory we should go for what? Short. Short is the recommended, but very rare we are going to use this one, sir. Okay. Next, sir. Next data type. Sir, more than this range. Sir, I want to represent 50,000, sir. Regarding I want to represent 50,000. To represent 50,000. Byte is not enough, short is also not enough because 50,000 is not in this range. So then we should go for next level. What is that next level, sir? Int data type. Remember that there is one specialty there for int data type. Anyone can you please guess what is that specialty? Yes, man. Good. Kalyan, excellent. Okay. Anyone can you spell out? Yeah, remember that. So short data type specialty we never going to use. Int data type specialty, the most commonly used data types are int itself is nothing but the most commonly used data type in Java is the int data type. Very simple. What is the size? What is the size, sir? 4 bytes. Are you getting what is the size? 4 bytes. 4 bytes means 32 bits. Remember that 32 bits. Sir, what is the range? Please, can you please guide? What is the range? Minus 2 power 31 to 2 power 31 minus 1. Anyone can you please tell? Its values are good. Someone already told. Anyone can you please tell its value? Minus 21. Minus 21. Can you spell out, sir? Minus 21, 47, 48, 48, 36, 36, 48 to 36, 48 to 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Remember that this is something like a mobile number which contain 10 digits. Minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48 to 21, 47, 48, 47, 48, 36, 47. Like make sure, sir, you people should aware. Are you getting right? Sir, this is the most commonly used range, sir. Sir, even if you want to represent 10 also, our value is always going for int type only. In general, we never go for byte and short that much frequently. Remember, the most commonly used data type is always int because this is the most commonly used range in our programming, right? Okay, remember, either 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, like if you want to represent, then happily we can go for what? Int data type. Clear for all of you, right? What is the size? What is the range? Like you people should aware, sir. Next, sir, Abdul Rahim got heart attack, it seems. His response is, sir, how we can remember this much lengthy number, sir? Abdul Rahim, compulsory you should remember, man. Can you please tell your mobile number? Abdul, can you please tell your mobile number? No response. Good. It is the 10-digit number, right? You are telling 92 something ... Same way, you can you someone, can you please tell your girlfriend mobile number, something like, do you know, sir, your father mobile number, mail, like we can able to remember, right? Same way you can, okay, same way you can remember. First time you may feel a bit difficult, but second time, third time onwards, it's easy or not? Abdul. Are you getting right? Are you getting it? So first time may be difficult, second time, third time onwards it's easy. But good news is no one is going to ask in the exam what is the int range. Don't worry, you are not required to remember this value for the exam sake. Are you getting? In the old versions of exam, sir, maybe a possibility they may ask like this. They never going to ask this much lengthy values, right? Don't worry about that. We are not required to remember. Just only one thing you should remember, man. The most commonly used data type in Java is nothing but int. Its size is 32 bits. That's all. Up to that enough. We are not required to remember this value, sir. Okay, don't worry. Next, sir, up to this, to represent integral values. To represent integral values. How many data types I covered, sir? Byte I covered, short I covered. Next and after that, int I covered. Regarding that, byte I covered, short I covered, int also I covered, right? So do you know this mostly is going to fulfill our requirement int, but very rare. Sometimes int may not enough to hold the bigger values. Sometimes very rare. Our requirement is to hold bigger values. Then sometimes int may not enough to hold such a type of long values. Are you getting? To hold such a type of long values, then we should go for long data type. Remember this, okay? To represent such a type of long values, we should go for what? Long. So if int is not enough, to hold bigger values, then happily we can go for long data type, right? Sir, can you give me a small example? Like, sir, if you observe complete reference Java book is there. In that, just that person is going to use one beautiful example, sir. Sir, I want to hold distance traveled by light in 1000 days. This is about my requirement, sir. Hey, can you please hold this value? How much distance traveled by light in 1000 days? Can you please represent value by using hold this value by using some variable? That's about my requirement, right? Sir, what is the light speed? Anyone, can you please tell? What is the light speed, man? Sir, it is not a physics class, it is Java class, right? You should not ask like, don't tell 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second, 3 into 10 power 10 centimeters per second. Somewhere at our childhood, I hope you people may remember. Correct, right? So very simple. 1,86,000 miles per second. Can you spell out 1,86,000 miles per second? Per second. Per minute means into 60. Per minute means into 60. Sir, per hour means per minute means into 60. Per hour means into 60. Sir, per day means into 24. Per 1000 days means into 1000. Wow, these many miles, man. Are you getting? So the amount of distance traveled by light in 1000 days is these many miles. So do you know, to hold this value, if you want to declare a variable, compulsory this variable should be int is not enough, because int range is 21, 47, 48, 36, 47 only max value. But here, have you observed, right? Sir, after 1, how many zeros are there, like bigger value? So sometimes int may not enough to hold bigger values. Then happily we can go for long data type. Remember that, sir. Okay, long is also very rarely used data type, because the reason for that is such type of requirements are a bit rare. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Sometimes int may not enough, very rare. Sometimes int may not enough, then we can go for about long data type. Okay, clear. What is the size? What is the size of long? Regarding what is the size of long? Sir, do you know 8 bytes, sir? 8 bytes means 64 bits. Are you getting? The size is 8 bytes. 8 bytes means 64 bits. Remember this one. I hope. Is it clear, right? Sir, how many 64 bits? Can you please tell what is the range? Now I'm asking Abdul. Can you please, Abdul Rahim? Can you please tell? Can you please tell what is the range? What is the range, man? Okay. Minus 2 power 63 to 2 power 63. 2 power 63 minus 1. But don't ask, sir, what is the value of minus 2 power 63. Sir, even I too don't know. Remember, okay? That's all. This is about size. This is the range. Any explanation is required up to this? Clear? Sir, that's all. Up to this we covered. How many data types, right? Byte. What is the size? Immediately, very speed you have to respond. Byte. What is the size? 1 byte, 8 bits. Next, short, 2 bytes. 2 bytes means 16 bits. Next, int means what? How many bytes? 4 bytes. Int means 4 bytes. Long means what? 8 bytes. Remember that, okay? So ranges and so on. But very fortunate, all these things can be used to represent integral values only. If you want to represent smaller values, byte, next smaller values short, next smaller values int, very big numbers, better to go for long data type. That's all, sir. Sir, this is what you people should be aware about such integral data types. That's all. I'm not keeping more focus, more explanation, because the reason is just having the basic idea is enough. I hope everyone already aware, sir. Okay. Next, sometimes I want to represent floating point values. I want to represent floating point values. Are you getting that? Floating point values. Sir, something like 10.5. Sir, 65.4 is the dollar price. Next, and after that 70.45 is the petrol rate. Something like, if you want to represent such type of things, better to go for what? Floating point data types. In Java, we have how many floating point data types we have? Float and double. Are you getting that? How many things are available, sir? Float and double. That's all. Sir, can you please tell when we should go for byte? Oh, observe a bit carefully. When we should go for byte? If you want to represent very small integral values, then we can go for byte. If you want to represent next level value, short. If you want to represent okay, normal range int. Very bigger values, long. Clear, right? Similarly, when we should go for float, when we should go for double. Anyone, can you please guess? Yes, can you please guess when we should go for float? Because float and double, both meant for real values only, both meant for floating point values only. But when we should go for float, when we should go for double? Yes, very simple. If you want to represent smaller floating point values, better to go for float. Bigger floating point values, better to go for double. Yes or no? Are you getting? Sir, smaller floating point values, better to go for float. Bigger floating point values, better to go for double. Yes or no? Yes or no? Small values float, bigger values double. Small values byte, very bigger values long. Yes, it's correct. What about this one? Can I use the same decision here also? If you want to represent small floating point values, better to go for float. If you want to represent bigger floating point values, better to go for double. No. Make sure, sir. Make sure most of the people are going to feel like that. No. Here, sir, very simple. Very simple, sir. Yes. Some people are already telling, sir, 10.3. 10 by 3, sir. What is the value? What is the value of 10 by 3? 3 point? 3. Sir, where I have to stop? Where I have to stop? Any number you can take. Are you getting? Because everything is the value. In the normal mathematics, we can use the word 3.33 bar. Bar means what? Keep on continuation, right? Bar in the normal mathematics, right? So sometimes my requirement is I want to take only 5 to 6 decimal places of accuracy. Sir, after decimal point, only 5 to 6 decimal places of accuracy is enough. 5 to 6 decimal places of accuracy. Decimal places of accuracy is enough. Sir, sometimes I want 14 to 15 decimal places of accuracy. Decimal places of accuracy. Observe that, sir. So if you want, sir, only 5 to 6 decimal places are enough. Array consider after decimal point only 5 digits, 5 or 6 digits. Then we should go for float data type. Regarding then we should go for one float data type. Sir, if you want to represent 14 to 15 decimal places of accuracy, 14 to 15 decimal places of accuracy, then we should go for what? Double. Remember that, sir. Here precision, accuracy. Based on that, we have to go for either float or double. If you want to consider after decimal point only 5 to 6 decimal places of accuracy, happily you can go for float. If you want to consider, okay, 14 to 15 decimal places of accuracy, then we require to go for what? Double. Clear? Any explanation is required? You are not getting? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. So less accuracy, more accuracy. Which is the less accuracy? Which is the less accuracy? Yes, float means less. Double means okay, more accuracy, right? Okay, that's all. Next, this is about what we call when we should go for float and double. If it is the float type, sir, what is the size? Size of float is 4 bytes. Remember this one. What is the size, right? 4 bytes. 4 bytes. What is the range, sir? Range of float means minus 3.4 E38. Are you getting? E means what? Exponential, sir. Minus 3.4 into 10 power 38 to minus 3.4 E minus 3.4 E38 to plus 3.4 E38. Remember this one. Plus 3.4 to E38. Approximated range of float is nothing but like minus 3.4 into 10 power 38 to 3.4 into 10 power 38. This is the range and then size, right? Okay. Similarly, what is the double? What about the double, sir? Double. What about the double? Sir, do you know double size is, anyone can spell out what is the double? Double. The name itself indicates, right? Double. How much size? 8 bytes. Double means 8 bytes. What is the range, sir? Anyone can you please tell, sir? Minus 1.7. Minus 1.7 E308 to 1.7 E308. Remember that, sir? Minus 1.7 E308 to 1.7 E308. This is about sir, float and double. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? What is the size, what is the range? But no one is going to ask about ranges. Don't worry about that, sir. No one is going to ask about ranges. Just aware, float means 4 bytes, double means what? 8 bytes. That's all. Okay, sir. How to provide values, all those things we will discuss in detail. First, let me cover the basic idea of data types, right? Okay, sir. Now, do you know up to this we covered integral data types? Can you spell out how many integral data types are available? I forgot, sir. How many integral data types are available? I respond, man. Byte, short, int and long. Are you getting? These 4 things I covered. What is the size, what is the range, and so on. Next, floating point data types. How many floating point data types are available? Yes. How many floating point data types are available? Float and double. Float and double. Like these are the 6 number type data types, whatever we have. Next, and after that, char data type. Remember this one. Char data types are. Sir, now my question is to represent characters. Sir, I want to represent A. I want to represent B, or I want to represent at the rate. Okay. If you want to represent sir characters, then we should go for char data type. Remember that. Char ch is equal to A or char ch is equal to at the rate symbol, then happily we can go for what? Char data type. Now my question is, take very special care about this one. Sir, how many? Here this is about char data type, right? Now the point here is take a bit special care. What is the size of the char? What is the size? Kalyan, everyone should respond. What is the size? What is the size? Remember, 2 bytes. Are you getting what is the size, right? 2 bytes. 2 bytes, 16 bits, sir. 16 bits, but not 1 byte. Remember, but in the C language or C++, the size of char is nothing but 1 byte because C language or C++ follows. C language or C++ follows. C language or C++ follows ASCII based. Are you getting? C or C++ provides support only for ASCII characters, right? Are you getting? ASCII characters means whatever characters are there on your keyboard, sir. These are things only it is going to be supported. But Java is Unicode based. Are you getting? Java is one Unicode based, right? Unicode based means worldwide any alphabet symbol I can able to specify, sir. I can able to represent. I can able to use in Java. Worldwide any alphabet symbol I can able to support, sir. The number of worldwide alphabet symbols are very huge. 1 byte is not enough to hold those many. Compulsory we should go for what? 2 bytes. Remember that, sir. Sometimes maybe a chance to ask in the interview room also, if the interview person is very asking at a very basic level, array size of char in Java 2 bytes, but in C or C++ it is only 1 byte. What is the reason? Simple answer you can tell. Old languages are ASCII code based, but Java is Unicode based. So as the number of ASCII characters are lesser than just do you know 256 characters only. Lesser than 256 characters only. Sir, to represent up to 256 characters, 8 bits are enough. Are you getting? 8 bits are enough, sir. But Java is Unicode based, and the number of Unicode characters are greater than 256 and lesser than 65,536. Are you getting? 65,536. Sir, to represent these many characters, 1 byte is not enough. Compulsory we should go for what? Yeah, 2 bytes. 2 bytes is nothing but what? 16 bits. Clear, right? Sir, can you please tell what is the size of char? Array, what is the size of char? 1 byte or 2 bytes? 2 bytes. Can you please tell one word why Java's char size is 2 bytes instead of 1 byte? Why Java's char size is 2 bytes instead of 1 byte? Very simple. Java is Unicode based, but old languages are ASCII code based. Remember that Java is Unicode based, but old languages are ASCII code based. Clear? Clear? Not required to keep any explanation about this one. Okay, that's all. Okay, next we can go for Boolean data type. Boolean data type. Sir, can you spell out to represent logical values like true, next and after that false, like to represent logical values we should go for what? Boolean data type, right? Sir, can you please tell what the size of Boolean? Hey, true or false, man? What is the size of Boolean? Excellent. Manjunada, good. Any other? What is the size of Boolean? So Bhagyalakshmi, she is telling null. So don't use null. Null is a very, very important word in Java. Okay, not null. Sir, size. Very simple, sir. Very simple. Sir, what is the size of Boolean? In the interview room, if interview person is asking, sir, what is the size of Boolean? What is the size of Boolean? Give left and right to that interview person. Because the reason is, sir, the size of Boolean is not applicable. It is really appreciable if you are going to use the word. It is varied from JVM to JVM. The way of internal representation of Boolean data type depends on virtual machine. We don't know, sir. But in the old language, true or false can be represented by using 1 bit. 0 means false, 1 means true. Like there is some convention in the old languages, but not in Java. Remember that. Even in the Python also, sir. True means 1, false means 0. But in Java, no such type of terminology. That's why here size concept not applicable. Even range concept also not applicable, because true and false, which is smaller, which is the bigger, is nothing but no such type of thing. Both are at the same level. That's why Boolean data type also size and the range concepts are not at all applicable. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? So make sure you should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Okay. So these are various things, whatever data types we have. Okay. So what data types overall picture is the clear, I hope. Sir, integral data types 4, floating point data types 2, next the char data type, and then Boolean data type. For these data types, you people should aware what is the sizes, what is the size, and what is the range. Like you should aware, sir. Okay, make sure. Next, here, do you know? Here, just observe that I prepared up to certain level materials. Every just 3 topics already ready. The features already I covered yesterday. Yes, yesterday we covered the features of Java buzzwords, and even about the bits also I covered. Next and after that, here data types and laterals, right? Okay, so very clear. Each and every point is already documented, sir. Already documented. Don't worry about that. Okay, this is about even whatever I explain. Have you remember, right? Okay, each and everything clearly documented. Okay, what is the difference between float and a double? What is the range? Okay, like Boolean data type. Next, there are some extra things also I provided in the material form. What is the byte? What is the size? What is the range, and so on? All the things by default will be there. Happily, you can go through that so that we will discuss in detail. Up to this is the clear? Yes. Up to this is the very clear. Okay, that's all. So now, how many integral data types are there? Last point. How many integral data types are there? Byte is there, short is there, int is there, long is there. Okay. How many floating point data types are available? Float, double. Next, how many char to represent character, to represent Boolean values? Okay, like. So do you know byte? What is the default value? So just I declare a variable. I didn't provide any value. The JVM is always going to provide default value. Are you getting? In Java, garbage values are not there. Okay, for every data type, default values are there. If you are not performing initialization, JVM is always going to provide what? Default values. Remember this one, sir. Sir, because based on this one bit, maybe a chance, 1 or 2 bits, there is a possibility is there, sir. That's why you people should have clarity about this one. Sir, I'm taking static int I. Next, and after that, here, do you know static float f I'm taking. Static float f. Next, and after that, static Boolean b I'm taking, sir. Static Boolean b. Sir, let me print system.out.println of I value. Next, and after that, f value, under then b value, like this I'm taking, sir. Regarding I f of b, sir, can you spell out what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Observe that. Anyone, can you please guess, man? Please guess. Correct, because there is a possibility for the exam. This knowledge must be compulsory required, sir. Sir, what is the default value for integral types? 0. What is the default value for floating point types? 0.0. What is the default value for Boolean type? What is the default value for Boolean type? False. False is the default value. Remember, that's why, sir, 0.0, false is the answer. Correct. 0.0, and then false is the answer. Remember, default value is compulsory. You people should aware. Okay, like, sir, I have one more thing, sir. I have static string s is equal to static string s. Sir, string type, object type. Are you getting? Object type, sir, string type. Can you please tell what is the default value? Yes. Each and every person should respond. Sir, string type is nothing but object type. It is not primitive type. What is the answer by default we are going to get? Sir, very simple. For any object type, for any object reference, default value. For any object reference, default value is null. Remember that. Null is applicable only for object types, but not for primitives. Remember that. Null is applicable only for object type. Null is the default value for object type. Remember that null is the default value for object type. Now, what is the output we are going to get, sir? Have you observed? Null. Null itself is the answer, sir. Clear, right? Are you able to understand? Yes, that's all. This is the last point what you people should aware clearly, not required to keep much explanation about this terminology, right? Okay, so that's all. Next and after that, we will talk about remaining things anyway in the next session. Okay, when we will meet once again, sir? Char data type default value is a space. Default value is 0. 0 number represent a space. Manjunada. For char, what is the default value? Space. Blank space. You're never going to get anything. Yeah. What about cat? Yeah. Sir, which book is the best for certification? Khalid Mughal or Mala Gupta? Shubham Gupta is asking, man. What answer we can tell? Shubham Gupta is asking this question. What answer you can tell? Sir, which book is the best for certification? Khalid Mughal or Mala Gupta? What answer you can tell? Don't take any book. I will provide clear, excellent material. That material you can take. Don't waste your valuable money. Are you getting right? Okay? Yeah. Gupta, I hope. Are you in a position to understand, right? Don't take any book. Sir, every day after completing the session, mostly from Monday onwards, I will share these things. Don't worry about that. Okay, so that happily you can go through these. That's all. So, when will be the next class, sir? Saturday and Sunday, enjoy karo. Saturday and Sunday, enjoy karo. Monday onwards, happily we will meet for the continuation part. Okay, a bit speedily, basics a bit speedily I will cover. Don't worry, sir. Monday will be the next class. Clear? Sir, next Monday is the next class, sir. Saturday and Sunday not there. Okay, good night. Sir, next class we will meet. If any doubts are there, I hope you people have the mail ID. Just the contact. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all. Good evening. Good night.